7620 starts approved, temperature's 9.
Clearance delivery, Ryanair 73BF. Our parking position is Terminal 1, Gate 10 with 8 is request clearance.
Ryanair 73BF. Expect clearance within 2 minutes.
Roger, Ryanair 73BF.
X762 is clear to leave controlled airspace, routing Trent Norwich. Initially an anti-2 Tango.
I'm out for the walk around.
5163. Roger, you're clear to leave controlled airspace, routing on track the Mike Whiskey for Bournemouth. Climb to maintain altitude 4,000 feet and squawk 5056. Mixed contact frequency when advised, Manchester 124.2.
Ryanair 73BF. Ready to copy?
We're ready, go ahead.
Ryanair 73BF. Departing runway 22. Cleared to exit Golf Papa Hotel. Classified. Fly runway heading. Climb to flight level 80. Expect flight level 320. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 127.75. Squawk 2552. QNH 1011.
Cleared to Echo Golf Papa Hotel, as filed. Runway heading. Climb to flight level 80. Expect flight level 320 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.75. Squawk 2552. Ryanair 73BF.
Ryanair 73BF. Feedback correct. Contact ground on 121.72.
Roger, 121.72. Ryanair 73BF.
EC639, taxi uniform, holding point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you, EC639.
Postcode 40 Mike, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8. Correct, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction.
Yeah, no further height restrictions at 740 Mike.
And also Mike, report passing 2,500 feet.
We'll go for Mike.
Ryanair 73BF. Squawk 2552.
Squawk 2552. Ryanair 73BF.
762 starts approved, temperatures 9, the QNH is 1009, runway 27.
Zone 40 right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8. Vector 43, proceed to Sierra. Electric 43, vacate right at Foxtrot.
Hi, the security and safety check are complete. Can we start boarding now?
Yes, we're ready.
Thanks.
Ryanair 73BF.
Vacate right into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5.
Victor for stand 5, 448.
Back from the walk around, everything looks good.
Zone 42 might vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor 11, 42 Mike.
427 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 by.
142, 027 Victor Foxtrot, goodbye.
Tap 25 Sierra, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19. EC639, taxi uniform, holding point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you, EC639.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using rated thrust, planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Engine anti-ice will be on. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will call either reject or continue. Standard low speed reject procedures below 80 knots. Between 80 knots and V1, I will only conduct a high-speed reject in the case of a fire, engine failure, predictive wind chill warning, or if there's any other condition that makes the aircraft unsafe or unable to fly. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the auto throttle, apply maximum manual braking, or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake, verify the extension of the speed brake, and apply maximum reverse thrust. I will bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the parking brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist or evaluate our options, and if you could monitor my actions, make the standard or reject takeoff calls, including any abnormalities you observe before advising ATC. From V1, or if the call is continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the company's standard procedures. We will then climb to the minimum safety altitude and track clear of local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. All going well, the departure routing will be via the ATC assigned standard instrument departure, complying with all the published speed and altitude restrictions. We will use the noise abatement departure procedure 1. Flight directors are on, mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
Not today.
Departure brief complete.
Postcode 40 Mike, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Metric 43, proceed to Sierra.
TCAS test. Pass.
Electric 43, vacate right at Foxtrot. Vacate right into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5. Victor, stand 5, 448.
Rock 1, request taxi.
1, taxi via Golf Uniform Juliet Papa Hotel Romeo Sierra to runway 22.
Via Golf Uniform Juliet Papa Hotel Romeo Sierra to runway 221.
Episode 42 Mike, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
027 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 Mike.
142, 027 Victor Foxtrot, Dubai.
Sam 25 Sierra, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19.
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Window heat on. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 224. Altimeter 1011.
Checked. Parking brake. Set. Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Lima 63 by Hotel Papa Juliet Alpha Delta to Gate Lima 63 Ryanair 2337.
Brown, Asiana 793. Request taxi.
7903. Taxi via Foxtrot Alpha Juliet Papa Hotel Romeo Sierra to runway 22.
By Foxtrot Alpha Juliet Papa Hotel Romeo Sierra to runway 22. Asiana 793.
Here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
Touchdown 40 right, vacate next right, and to the apron of Victor, asking stand 8.
Watch your leg, please. Verify takeoff speeds.
Correct, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restrictions. Yeah, no further height restrictions, and so forth. And 40 right, report passing 2,500 feet. Full code 40 right.
Knots approved, temperatures 9, QNX is 1009, runway 27.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and the crew, I'd like to wish you a very warm welcome aboard our Boeing 737. My name is Sarah, and helping me in the cabin today are Tom and Michelle. Please place all large items on the overhead bins provided, or under the seat in front of you.
Very good day to you all, ladies and gentlemen. From the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. On behalf of the crew, welcome aboard this flight today. We're just completing our final preparations, then we'll be able to close the doors and get on our way. And shortly afterwards, the cabin crew will give you a safety demonstration, which I urge you all to pay attention to. Also, just a quick reminder, just keep your seat belts fastened in flight, even with the seatbelt lights extinguished, just in case there is any unexpected turbulence. And also, just to mention that this is a non-smoking flight. All being well, I probably won't speak to you again until we start our descent into our destination. So until then, welcome aboard and thank you.
Ground Ryanair 73EF. Request startup and pushback.
Ryanair 73EF. Startup and pushback approved.
Approved. Ryanair 73EF.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes, you're clear to close.
Thanks. See you up there.
Before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist to the line. Fuel, 6.9 tons. Pumps on. Passenger signs on. Windows
Locked.
locked. MCP.
V2 is 142, heading 224, altitude, flight level 80,
Checked. Takeoff speeds.
V1 is 134, VR is 137, V2 is 142,
Checked. CDU pre-flight.
completed,
Rudder and aileron trim.
free and 0,
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
completed,
Before start checklist completed to the line.
cabin crew arm slides,
So 429, vacate next right, enter the apron of Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
L27 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.
before start checklist below the line,
Flight deck door closed and locked. Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Locking gear. Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
start sequence is 2 then 1,
Check.
start number 2 engine,
Starting 2.
EZ639, taxi uniform, holding point Alpha 2.
Reform altitude, runway 27, thank you, 639.
Oil pressure.
Touchdown 40 Mike, vacate next right, enter the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Starter cutout.
start number 1 engine,
Starting 1.
While the cabin crew point out some of the safety features on board this Boeing 737. There are 8 emergency exits, 2 at the front, 1 left and 1
Oil
right.
pressure.
2 doors at the rear of the cabin, 1 left and 1 right. There are 4 overwing exits in the centre of the cabin, 2 left and 2 right.
Strike there, yes, crossing the control zone behind me now, no height restriction. Yeah, no further height
Seatbelt
restrictions
is fastened, adjusted
So
and
that report
released
past
like this.
2,500.
In the event of putting off the cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop from the panel above your head. Pull down firmly to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Please install your own mask before helping others. Your life jacket can be found underneath your seat. In the unlikely event of landing on water, remove the jacket from its pouch and place it over your head. Tie the strap in a knot. To inflate the life
Starter
jacket,
cutout.
pull down sharply on the raised toggle. There is a tube to top up the air. And
Engine
a
anti-ice coming up.
flaps 5,
place the life jacket inside the cabin, as to do so will impede your exit. Further information may be found on the in-flight safety card. Please would you now ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your seat back is upright, your armrests are down, your tray table is up, and all window blinds are open. Thank you for your attention and we wish you
Flight
a pleasant
controls check.
flight.
full left, full right, center,
Check.
full up, full down, center,
Check.
full left, full right, center.
Check.
Before taxi checklist, please.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Rope heat on. Anti-ice Engine anti-ice is on. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Dispatch clearance.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Request taxi. 627, taxi via Juliet Sierra to runway 22.
By Juliet Sierra to runway 22627.
Ground Ryanair 73BF, request taxi.
Ryanair 73BF, taxi via Bravo Juliet
Clear
Hotel
left, clear right.
to runway 22.
Via Bravo Juliet Hotel Sierra to runway 22. Ryanair 73BF.
Ground, Ryanair 8183 is cleared of the runway, request taxi to parking.
Ryanair 8183 via Hotel Papa Juliet Alpha Delta to Lima 63
via Hotel Papa Juliet Alpha Delta to gate Lima 63. Ryanair 8183.
Touchdown 40 right, vacate next right, and deviate from the Victor, parking stand 8. Agent 43, proceed to Sierra.
Ryanair 73BF, contact tower on 123.8.
123.8. Ryanair 73BF.
The cabin is secure.
Before takeoff checklist, please.
Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
5.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Tower 627, holding short of runway 22.
627, line up runway 22.
Lining up runway 22627.
Tower Ryanair 73BF, holding short of runway 22.
Ryanair 73BF, hold your position.
Holding our position. Ryanair 73BF.
627, wind 240 at 4. Runway 22 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 cleared for takeoff. 627.
Ryanair 73BF. Line up runway 22.
Lining up runway 22. Ryanair 73BF.
Before takeoff procedure.
Check.
Approaching 22.
Ready to go.
Tower, Ryanair 8167. On final request landing, runway 22.
Ryanair 73BF. Wind 240 at 4. Runway 22 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 cleared for takeoff. Ryanair 73BF.
Ryanair 8167. Cleared to land runway 22. Slow to final approach speed. QNH 1011.
Cleared to land on runway 22. Final approach speed, Ryanair 8167.
Set takeoff thrust.
Thrust set. $80 knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up. Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
Departure Ryanair 73BF. With
Set
passing
flaps up
1000
speed.
for
Break
flight
up.
level 80.
Ryanair 73BF. Establish a heading of 220.
Break up is set.
80.
Heading 220. Climbing to flight level 80. Ryanair 73BF.
Departure Ryanair 859 entry. With you passing flight level 71 for 4000.
Ryanair 85903 identified. Descent to 4000.
Descent to 4000. Ryanair 859 entry.
Speed bird 335. Climb to flight level 70.
Flight level 70. Speed 335.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Flaps up.
GEUHW identified. Descent to 4000.
Descending to 4000. GEUHW.
Departure Speedbird 747. With you passing flight level 904 for 4000.
Speedbird 747 identified. Descent to 4000.
Descending to 4000. Speedbird 747.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine brakes on. Packs. Auto. Landing gear up and off. Flaps up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
73BF.
Happy to release the cabin crew?
Yes.
Check. Transition.
Set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 066 now.
1357 identified.
1000 to level.
Ryanair 73EF, turn right, heading 010.
Continuous flight. Right turn to heading 010. Continue own navigation. Ryanair 73EF.
Maintain present altitude.
Maintain present altitude 1357.
Want to release the cabin now?
Yes.
Check.
Detune the navs.
Roger. Set.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now use your electronic devices such as CD players, iPods, and laptops completely.
13390 identified. Descend to flight level 100. Descending to flight level 100. 13390. Descend to flight level 80.
Descend to flight level 80, 1357.
Ryanair 73EF, contact London 118.82.
118.82. Ryanair 73EF. London, Ryanair 73EF, with you passing flight level 160 for flight level 220.
Ryanair 73EF, identified.
London, Center, easy, 805, with you passing flight level 180 for flight level 230.
805, identified. Climb to flight level 230.
Climbing to flight level 230, easy, 805.
Ryanair 73EF, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320. Ryanair 73EF.
New Zealand 1, turn left heading 340. 340, November 1. Seabird 12 November, turn right heading 360, flying flight level 100. Head north, climb flight level 100, Seabird 12 November. Shuttle 2 Golf, radar heading 360, further climb 5 miles. Heading 360, Shuttle 2 Golf. United 957 to the left, heading 300.
300, United 957.
With the Cliff Ops Papa navigation now to the Isle of Man.
On Isle of Man, 2 on for that, thank you.
Super 2957, direct to Honolulu.
2957.
With 286 to London, 131.12. Bye-bye.
13112, good idea, ma'am.
Air France 2581, report you're heading to London now, 135.32, goodbye. 135.32, bye. Speedbird 117 on navigation to Dunlow.
Navigation Dunlow, Speedbird 117.
And 206 on navigation to
Okay, run ahead 206, thanks a lot. And we're going to stay at 290?
Are you requesting higher?
I think we'll stay here now, thanks a lot, run ahead 206.
Okay.
Good afternoon, flight level 296, climbing flight level 310, radar heading 330, requesting flight level 330.
Speedbird 5 with you, Roger, just maintain that for 310 for mainland upon reaching, continue on the heading, call you back.
But to maintain flight level 310 on reaching and maintain Speedbird 5.
1448, climb to flight level 220. Climbing to flight level 220, Speedbird 1448.
Ryanair 404, continue present heading, report the heading.
We're on a heading of 170.
Roger. Alitalia 9208, contact London 135.57.
957, Bayo 928.
Hello, Speedbird 48, flight level 320.
Speedbird 48, hello to you, maintain flight level 330.
Okay, super.
$1,000 to level.
908 London.
Right.
Alitalia 9208. Have you got an oceanic entry point change?
We are not already get oceanic clearance. Our entry point is down for us for the moment. 57 north, 10 west.
Roger, okay.
Turn left, 325.
Any 325 you don't know, is it?
Continental 67, contact Scotland Control 129.22. Bye-bye.
Continental 67, bye now.
London, US Air 49er, requesting flight level 350.
US Air 49, what do you maintain?
Maintain 350, US Air 49.
Descending level 120 to Bovington, 744 with November. Uber 286 enter the hold, 10 minutes delay. 10 minutes, thank you.
Ryanair 73F, contact Manchester 118 77.
118.77, Ryanair 73BF. Manchester, Ryanair 73BF, with you at flight level 320.
Ryanair 73BF, identified. Continue another flight.
Continue own navigation, Ryanair 73BF.
Maintaining flight level 320 on standard.
Checked.
You have control.
I have control.
Good morning, 7 left, 831.
Good morning, sir, 811, 7.5 miles, 2 from left.
India 123, descend flight level 70.
70, near 123. 11882, Scandinavian 524, bye.
Manchester, Speedbird 1448 with you at flight level 310.
Speedbird 1448, identified.
Descent flight level 100, be level by Bovington.
Descent flight level 100, level by Bovington.
Sorry, 5223, direction of Honolulu.
Direction of Honolulu, 523.
Brett, your 9208, Brett, now direction of Wallasey.
9208, say again, please?
Alice, your 9208, direction of Wallasey, Whiskey Alpha Lima.
Alpha Lima, thank you.
London Ryanair 404, climb to 290, heading 155.
Ryanair 404, thank you. What's your requesting level?
3.
Virgin 8, Brett, direction of Honolulu.
Virgin 8, direction of Honolulu. Feet 1019, American 46. 20.4, American 46.
Speedbird 48, report you're heading to London 131.12. 13112,
First Speedbird 2193 is maintaining flight level 350.
Speedbird 2193, thank you, maintain.
Maintain present altitude.
Present altitude, EZ212.
T3 Cargo, T3.
November Lima, approaching level 330, requesting 370 for the cruise.
3 November Lima, climbing flight level 370.
370, November 3 November Lima.
Climb flight level 100.
Level 100, British 902.
Manchester, good morning. Climb 21 Bravo 170 towards Monty.
Climb 21 Bravo, Roger. British 902, fly heading 260.
Heading 260, British 902.
British 902, climb flight level 160.
Level 160, British 902.
Manchester, Ryanair 554, any control at Wallasey?
Ryanair 554, standard inbound speed, please.
Oh.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned standard terminal arrival procedure, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. Final approach fix is 3000 feet. Decision altitude is 755 feet. Missed approach altitude is 3000 feet. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. No APU required. We'll be using the GPU after shutdown. Descent speed and navigation radius are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
Not today.
Approach brief complete.
Hello, Shuttle 7 Papa, descending flight level 150. Shuttle 7 Papa, hello, maintain flight level 150, 250 knots, please. 250 knots, Shuttle 7 Papa. British 437, climb flight level 140, turn right, heading 040 degrees. Climb level 140 and head 040, British 437. Speedbird 84, descending final 150, radar heading 165. Speedbird 84, thank you, direct Providence to hold descent flight level 110, less than 10 minutes below. Direct Providence to hold descent flight level 110, Speedbird 84.
Ryanair 73BF, request to descent.
Ryanair 73BF, descent to flight level 240.
Descending to flight level 240.
You have control.
Ryanair 73BF.
Descent checklist, please.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 150 feet. Recall checked. Auto brake. Level 2. Landing data.
VREF 142 minimums 755 feet.
Checked. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist complete.
25 Charlie, maintaining flight level 330. 25 Charlie, thanks. Is that your requested level at this time? It is, thanks sir. Thanks very much, 25 Charlie. Good evening, Shuttle 3 Tango, 757 with the information Bravo, descending flight level 80 and career road navigation Bovington. Shuttle 3 Tango, good evening, lead Bovington heading 125 degrees to 10 knots. Lead Bovington heading 125 to 10 knots, Shuttle 3 Tango. Good afternoon, UK49 Lima, maintaining flight level 350 towards Cuba. UK49 Lima, good afternoon, direct to Mayfield now, it's the Laurel to Quebec. Mayfield, Laurel to Quebec, 49 Lima.
Ryanair 73BF, descend to flight level 160.
Descending to flight level 160. Ryanair 73BF.
British 435, resume navigation direct to Margate.
Yeah, British 435.
United 929, resume your navigation direct to Margate.
Navigation direct to Margate for United 929, thank you.
JCB1, good afternoon. Route to Scuba, then Mayfield to the Laurel to Quebec at least.
Control, good afternoon, transfer 805 from level 133, climbing 170 and heading off.
EG402 with a good rate of descent, descent, flight level 80. Good rate of descent, flight level 80, EG402.
1000 to level.
Good morning, EG076 on climb level 290 during Manchester.
EG076, thank you. What's your request level?
330, EG076.
EG076, Roger. After Manchester, level 2 Golf for Luton, climb flight level 330.
After Manchester, level 2 Golf for Luton, climb level 330, EG076.
Speedbird 295, jet traffic will be flight level 33 or 370 to cruise, flight level 350 is unavailable.
Quite happy with 330, we'll maintain that, Speedbird 295, thanks.
Roger, direct to Margate, Speedbird 295.
Direct Margate, Speedbird 295.
M072, radar service from London now terminate 47,000.
Just number ship now, own navigation.
A firm, own navigation now for Cranfield. Free call, rise radar suggest on 134.3.
Good contact.
Maintain present altitude.
Present altitude. Easy 805.
Speedbird 175 to London, 13557. Goodbye.
Under 13557, Speedbird 175, bye-bye.
Continental 45, resume my navigation now, direct to Mike Charlie Tango, then route Wednesday.
Okay, Continental 45, proceed direct to Manchester, and then after that.
On to Manchester, it's Wednesday, Romeo Echo Mike Sierra India.
Roger, thank you.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
London, good afternoon, Alitalia 604, level 350.
Alitalia 604, thank you, maintain for level 350.
604.
Ryanair 73BF, descent to flight level 120.
Descending to flight level 120. Ryanair 73BF.
Descent to flight level 210.
Descending to flight level 210. Easy 805.
Iberia 4144, Star reducing your speed to 220 knots with a 10 to 15 minute delay.
Ryanair 73BF, cleared via Exo Delta November to Exo. Arrival
cleared via Echo Delta November to Echo arrival. Ryanair 73BF.
Iberia 4144, you're on navigation now, direct to Auckland.
Ryanair 73BF, descent to 7,000, QNH 1005.
Descending to 7,000, Ryanair 73BF.
Reach 5275, contact London 135.575.
35, reach, 5275.
That's correct. London, Speedbird 2958, flight level, please, to the pole. Speedbird 2958, thank you.
London, good morning, Jersey 523, radar heading 155, flat 290.
Sorry, Jersey 523, continue on the heading, what's your requesting level?
330.
Jersey 523, roger, climb flight level 330.
330, maintain heading Jersey 523.
Shuttle 7 Yankee, contact London 131.12.
112, Shuttle 7 Yankee, bye-bye.
Bye.
Target 136 entering, holding at Bovington.
Target 136, thank you. Just make a right-hand turn back to Boston now, then leave heading 120 degrees at 220 knots.
120 degrees at 220 knots out of Bovington, American 136.
Ryanair 73BF, descend to 7,000, contact approach on 121.2.
Descending to 7,000, 121.2, Ryanair 73BF. Approach Ryanair 73BF, with you passing flight level 130 for 7,000.
Ryanair 73BF, continue via the arrival, expect vectors to ILS, approach runway 24, transition exit Delta November.
Via arrival, expect vectors for ILS, approach runway 24, transition Echo Delta November, Ryanair 73BF.
Approach easy 805, with you passing flight level 130 for flight level 80.
805, identified. Expect ILS, approach runway 24, QNH 1005.
Expect ILS, approach runway 24, easy 805.
Italia 264, descend to flight level 160, be level with Back Hill. Good way to descend to 210, please.
Okay, the 160 should be level by Back Hill. Good rate, Italia 264.
Good way to 210.
Good rate, tail 210.
Ryanair 73BF, continue via the arrival, descend to 4,000, QNH 1005.
Via arrival, descending to 4,000, Ryanair 73BF.
Italia 934, reduce speed to 180 knots.
180 knots, United 934.
Canada 858, descend to flight level 70.
70, Canada 858.
Ahora Italia 204, good evening. 204 me out, Italia 2 right, Italia 204.
Ryanair 73BF, descend to 4,000, QNH 1005.
Descending to 4,000, Ryanair 73BF.
Roger, reduce speed 180 left, 1870.
cabin is secure.
Okay. Stephen 985D7090.
Hello, 90, Stephen 985.
Ryanair 73BF expects to enter holding at Echo Delta November. Inbound heading is 242.
Roger, enter holding at Echo Delta November. Ryanair 73BF.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seat belt is securely fastened
Transition.
and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat pointed.
Set altimeters, please.
1011. Set. Passing. Altitude 7,400.
Speed 1448. Descent to flight level 160.
Now, check.
Flight level 160. Speed bird 1448.
Approach checklist.
Altimeters
1005.
1005. Approach checklist complete.
Scandinavian 513, turn left heading 120, descend altitude 4,000 feet, turn 81020 Boulevard.
Descent 5,000 on the 1020 millibars, heading 120, Scandinavian 513.
Scandinavian 513, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Descending 4,000 feet, Scandinavian 513.
Scandinavian 513, 21 miles, runway 27 left, contact directly with call plan only 120.4.
Ryanair 73BF, speed 2210.
Speed 2210. Ryanair 73BF.
Hello London, Transit 82, descending to flight level 200, heading 150. 150, 150. Okay, down 150 to be level 50, prior to emitters, check.
$5,000. 1,000 to level.
Scandinavian 523, turn left now, heading now 120 downwind, descend to altitude 4,000 feet on the QN 81020 Boulevard.
Swift 903 uniform, descend altitude 6,000 feet, secure 91019 Boulevard. 6,000 feet, 91019, heading uniform.
Ryanair 73BF, enter holding at Echo Delta November. Descend to 3,000, speed 2210.
Entering holding, descending to 3000. Slowing down to 210. Ryanair 73BF.
Papa, flight level 90.
climb 2581, turn right heading 180.
Final approach fix, height checked, missed approach altitude set.
Sleep 19 Lima, passing flight level 184, descending flight level 150 and heading 170. Still 19 Lima, hello to you, continue on the heading, descend flight level 13 today. Descend flight level 130 on the heading, 219 Lima. Hello 718, descend altitude 3,000 feet, turn left heading 230. 3,000 feet and heading 230 on a 718. Hello, Shuttle 7 Papa, descending flight level 150. Shuttle 7 Papa, hello, maintain flight level 150, 250 knots, please. 250 knots, Shuttle 7 Papa. British 437, climb flight level 140, turn right, heading 040 degrees. Climb level 140 and head 040, British 437.
Glide slope alive.
220 knots. 220 now, Alpha 2 Stupid 941, descend flight level 80. Descend level 80, Stupid 941.
Localizer alive.
Three two four five to 1762.
Kilo Delta 080 is good heading.
080, the heading middle 2 Kilo Delta.
X-ray Fox, descend flight level 90. Descend level 9 is there, middle 1 X-ray Fox, John.
Air 502, start your descent now.
We are starting descent, 7 Air 502.
Thank you, Air 502, after Mayfield 250 knots.
After Mayfield 250 knots, 7 Air 502.
Request direct to Charlie India 24, Ryanair 73BF.
Ryanair 73BF, negative.
Very good evening, Shuttle 3 Tango, 757 with the information Bravo, descending flight level 80 and for our own navigation Bobbington.
Shuttle 3 Tango, good evening, lead Bobbington heading 125 degrees, 210 knots.
Lead Bobbington heading 125, 210 knots, Shuttle 3 Tango.
Order from the 456 Airbus 320 information, Bravo, leaving 130, descending 110.
456, leave Lambourne heading 275 degrees, speed 250 knots.
Leave Lambourne heading 275, speed 250, from the 456.
Liner 221 heading to London 13092. Bye now.
120 Banner 61, bye bye.
219 Lima descent flight level 90 over to navigation Bobbington.
Navigation Bobbington and the cleared level please 219 in there.
219 Lima cleared level flight level 90.
219 in there.
914 Delta, Texas, Brooklyn Park, Lambourne for London City, turn left, heading 130, descend, flight level 140. Park Lambourne, Texas, heading 130, descend, flight level 140, that's 914 Delta.
Request direct to Charlie Romeo Delta Whiskey Foxtrot, Ryanair 73BF.
Ryanair 73BF, negative.
Wind 1 Lima Juliet, descend 3,000 feet, range 13 miles. Descend 3,000 feet, coming to Mars, Wind 1 Lima Juliet. There, 837, contact Paris 13125, goodbye. 25, bye-bye, is there 837.
Ryanair 73BF, maintain present altitude.
Present altitude, Ryanair 73BF.
Ryanair 73BF, turn right heading 035.
Right turn to heading 035, Ryanair 73BF.
Portugal 5178, turn right, heading 060, report established localizer, runway 09 left. Alright, turn heading 060, and going back when established localizer, runway 09 left, Portugal 5178. Portugal 5178, descend to altitude 3,000 feet. Start 3,000 feet, Portugal 5178. Portugal 5178, established localizer, runway 09 left. Thank you, Portugal 5178, descend dial speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
EID review, maintain present altitude.
Present altitude, Echo India, Echo Victor, uniform.
Trade 9 Romeo, 18 miles to go, speed 180 knots. Speed 180, still at 29. Radar, good morning, India 112, 210 knots. India 112, landing 27 left, range 20 miles. India 112, speed at 389, Romeo, turn right, heading 190. Right turn, head 190, still at 29, Romeo.
Climb to 3000.
Climbing to 3000. Echo India, Echo Victor, uniform.
Good afternoon, London Control, Easy 402 with you, flight level 130. Easy 402, hello to you. Fly heading please at 350 degrees, no speed restrictions, expect back to straight in approach. Radar heading 350 degrees, flight level 130, no speed restrictions, Easy 402.
Ryanair 73BF, turn right heading 200, continue as planned.
Right turn to heading 190, continue own navigation. Ryanair 73BF.
Ryanair 73BF, turn right heading 190, maintain present altitude, cleared ILS, approach runway 24.
Right turn to heading 190, present altitude, cleared ILS, approach runway 24. Ryanair 73BF.
Jet 1337, your range now 18 miles, can you manage that range? Affirmative, how about the shower run final for the 1327?
Speed to 150.
Slowing down to 150. Echo India, Echo Victor, uniform.
Alpha 3 Alpha 6 requesting to Q4.
Ryanair 73BF, turn right heading 240.
Right turn to heading 240. Ryanair 73BF.
Bed India 123, descend flight level 70. 70, India 123. Hotel 036, in your present position, just make one
Flaps
complete
1,
orbit
flaps
left and
1.
then heading 275 degrees. One orbit left and then heading 275, just there, 036.
Flaps 5. Flaps 5. Cabin crew, seats for landing.
Leave Lambourne on...
Cabin is seated.
275 or a little bit to the left is okay.
Then 2 Foxtrot Papa clear, takeoff 27 right, wind calm.
Tower, Ryanair 73BF, on final, request landing, runway 24.
Ryanair
Gear down,
73BF,
flaps
clear
15.
to land runway 24,
flaps
slow
15.
to final approach speed, QNH 1005.
Clear to land, runway 24, final approach speed, Ryanair 73BF.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist complete.
Gemstone 02 Mike, Liverpool Tower, clear to land runway 27, 190
Runway
degrees,
lights.
15 knots, between 170 and 240.
Clear land, thanks, Gemstone 02 Mike.
24831 off for landing 74890.
Howard, Ryanair 6652, holding short of runway 24.
Ryanair 6652, hold your position.
Holding our position, Ryanair 6652.
KLM 1022, contact London, 18.82.
1882, KLM 102.
Cleared. Checked.
Sabina Sector, Hotel, contact London 120.52.
2052,
Stable.
Signal telling.
Approaching 2-4.
Hello, Gemstone 40 Mike, wide right and downwards 227.
Gemstone 40 Mike, Liverpool Tower, good evening, report final number 1.
Report final, Gemstone 40 Mike.
Speed brake up, reverses normal.
4,000 feet remaining.
Ryanair 73BF, gate is
60
left.
knots.
Contact block on 121.75.
121.75. Ryanair 73BF.
762 knots approved. Temperatures 9 QNX 1009 runway 27.
Auto brake disarmed.
Checked. Landing.
Checked.
Okay to clean up.
Checked.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort,
Master caution anti-ice.
Seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins.
Ground Ryanair 73BF is cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Ryanair 73BF, taxi by Bravo to Terminal 1104.
Via Bravo to Terminal 1, Gate 104, Ryanair 73BF.
On this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a safe onward journey.
Skype Bay, just crossing the control zone.
Check speed.
No height restriction. Head over the height restrictions and so forth. So about report passing 2,500 feet. 404. Zone 40 right, vacate next right, and to the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Lights and doors.
Zone 42 right, vacate next right.
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check.
Stand 11.
Next right, Victor 1142 Mike.
Doors disarmed, no APU. We are not at 3 minutes yet.
1042, Nil 27 Victor cross, drop the line. Sam 250, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19.
Ground, easy 487.
3 minutes.
Is cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Easy 487, taxi by Alpha to 6.
By Alpha to gate 6, easy 487.
Electric 43, vacate right at Foxtrot.